Hello everybody, welcome back to What's Buzzin' at the Bee. Hopefully you can hear me well this morning. I know we've been having a little bit of audio issues the past couple weeks, so we're working to try to figure out what's causing that. We've switched devices, so hopefully that helps. But let us know in the comments if you are having issues hearing, and we'll try to figure it out. But until then, I'll just jump in and you let us know if you're having any issues, and we'll sort of adjust based on that. But we're very excited to show you this new line right here by Moda. This is Songbook. It's Songbook, a new page. It's the second line that this designer has created. It's got these gorgeous florals throughout, some scripture verses like from hymns and that type of thing. And then she's added these really adorable butterflies this time. And then some lovely blenders, some nice sleeves. And it's similar to the color scheme of the last line, but this time it's got some more of those like bright pinks mixed in with some of those more earthy tones like the brick and the ochre. But we still got that lovely navy and teal in there as well. Everyone who sees this line absolutely falls in love with the panel. So this one's got a couple. So we've got this one that has the smaller ones in here that you can cut out and mix in with other things, or maybe put it as the centerpiece of a quilt. But it's just this gorgeous lettering. And again, it's got those hymns on there. And the coordinating colors with the line itself as well. And then along with this one, we've got one other panel that is slightly larger. This one has 6 larger ones instead of the smaller ones. Again, it has the gorgeous lettering in there mixed in with the florals. So we really love this one. We've got the pre-cuts for this one as well. So we've got the jelly rolls here, so the 2.5-inch strips, the charm packs, which are the 5-inch squares, and the layer cakes, which are the 10-inch squares. And a little later, we're going to show you a new book that we have that's pretty exciting. It's all sort of focused on how to use pre-cuts. So keep those ones in mind when we talk about that one. We're still doing our bag of the month. This month it is these adorable little Santa sacks. So you could use them for gift giving, just putting your cute little holiday stuff in there. It's got the little drawstring here. This one is a new design since the last time we showed them, because they sold so well we made more. This one's got this really cute cording here. It's got the red and black, so you could even tie it up if you wanted to, but it still has that drawstring effect. And we do still have some of the ribbon ones as well, so these ones you can see we use the ribbon instead. So we've got a few different options for the kits, a few different fabric options. So those are still really fun, and we have some more. So we're still very excited about those. Okay, so we'll head right over here. We're really excited to show you this adorable new kids line. This one is Find Your Path by Studio E. You've got these really cute woodland animals. And this one's kind of fun because it's got that lettering thrown in there as well. That kind of makes it a little quirky. And then we also have a couple panels. So there's this block panel that's got all of the little ones in there with little sayings on them. And then we've got the larger panel here that's kind of more of just like a one large panel with a couple little borders on the bottom there. And with this one, it actually comes with a free pattern. So we've got this first one. You can see it uses the little blocks, and it's got those pieced trees in there. And then this side, it uses the larger panel as the center of the quilt. So that kind of gives you some ideas of how to use this line, and I personally love this this one here that uses the little blocks with it and then piecing the trees in there. I think that's pretty adorable. It looks really great with this line. And then we've also got this one right here that also comes with it. It's a separate project. This one is a book that you can make. So the whole panel gives you everything you need to do the book. You've got each page mixed in there, and then you've got the instructions on here as well. So you can see, you open it up, it shows you how to do the whole thing, and it's even got a few little extra interactive elements to it too, with the little finger puppets. So this one is pretty darn adorable as well. So that will be here also. It's just right up front here. And if we move into this aisle here, we talked a couple weeks ago about the Fleur Noir line by Riley Blake, and we've got more of it on the floor now. So it's got like this really cool patchwork looking print. So it's got all of the fabrics combined into this one fabric. So it's printed on there to look like it's an actual patchwork. But I think this would be adorable for a backing. You know, you could piece the front with all of the prints here, and then use this as the backing to kind of make it look a little like cohesive throughout the whole thing. So you piece the front and then use that as the back. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool. This one has, you know, some plaids, some dots, some other little geometric fun things in it. So I like that one, and it's all black and white, so it has that kind of cool contrasty look to it. And then if we come over here, so as you might know, this whole wall is kind of what we call our color wall. It's all kind of just tone on tone stuff. So it's got, you know, a range of different styles and textures and prints. So recently we just put out this new line right down here. This one is 24/7 Linen by Hoffman. And it's got that sort of, it almost looks like it has that actual linen texture to it, but it is just a print. So you get that, you know, more sturdy cotton, but more of that linen look to it. It's got that really wonderful texture to it. So those are just mixed in here on our color wall to give you kind of more options as blenders, or maybe if you just want something that doesn't have as much of a print to it, those are wonderful options. Let's kind of loop back around here. We have gotten more solid colors in, so you can see we've got, you know, some more navies, some more of these beautiful yellows to reds. And then wanted to show you this again because everyone is loving it and we're very excited. This is Moon Garden by Tula Pink. This is her newest line, and we are out of a couple. We're trying to see if we can maybe get those back in, but it is selling quickly. So if you are interested in this line, I would highly suggest stopping by and picking some up because it is going pretty quickly. Some of the main prints, like the large floral and some of the snake designs, we don't have a whole lot left of, so definitely stop by and check those out. And then we've got a few other samples and projects that can you know, give you some inspiration as to what to do with this line. So we're going to come down this way. I'm going to stop a little early before we get there just so you can see. So right up here we have a new kit. It is a table runner that we made using the Table-tastic 3 book and the Ruby Star Elixir fabric. So it's got kind of that traditional block, but it's sort of put together in a more modern way. So you kind of have the intersecting stars. So that one is pretty cool, and we will have that one available online as well as in store. It uses this line right here, just so you can kind of see it up close. This is Elixir by Ruby Star. Kind of has that cute mod feel to it with the pops of metallic. It has like the little mushrooms, and then this one's pretty cute. It's got like the little drinks on there, so it's kind of what we were going for with the table runner aspect of it. So yeah, we'll have that one. It's put together. You can see we've got the kit for the actual table runner, and since the pattern is in this book, you would get the whole book as well, which has lots of fun table runner and table topper patterns. We have a few table runners on the wall here displayed. Last week we showed the table runner right in the middle here. That one's using the Moon Garden fabric that we were just talking about earlier, the Nutula Pink. That one is a free pattern that we have on hand if you'd like that one. And then this table runner right here is also put together using some Ruby Star fabric. And that one is in the little kit here. We only have a few of those left, so if you like that one, definitely stop by and pick that one up as well, because those are running out also. Okay, and then we're very excited. Last week, we kind of did a whole sort of overhaul in batiks, so we've got a lot to show you. We've got a ton of new batiks. I think we brought out maybe 3 cartfuls of batiks, so if those are your thing, definitely stop by because we've got some really gorgeous new ones. I have a few set aside so that we could take a look. This one here is a beautiful ombre look to it with the leaves sort of throughout. That one is kind of has those green teal tones to it. And then we've got this really fun print here. It's got kind of the lines to it, but it has the pinks and magentas mixed in there. So these are some of our favorites, but we've got lots more, as you can see. This one is fun because it's got the snowflakes on there. So maybe do something with the winter season with that one. This one is one of my favorites. I love the floral detail here with the lines. I think that really gives it lots of depth. And this purple, blue, pink coloring to it is one of our favorites in batiks. So I had to show that one off. And then this one is just too adorable. I had to show it. This one has the little turtles on here. So this one is just so cool because it's got they're so detailed too, which is really amazing for a batik. And then just this gorgeous blue. And then this one is pretty cool too because it's got almost like a white background to it. But it's amazing that they were still able to do all of the flowers in the purple, blue, magenta tones while keeping that lightness. So I'd love to see what people would do with this one. Would you use it as a background? Would you make it more of like the focal point? I'd love to know what you guys would do with this. So maybe leave a comment and tell us what you would do with this one. And then I thought I would show, since we got so many new batiks, I thought I would show off this book. It's Art Quilts Made Easy. And art quilts, a lot of the time, batiks really lend themselves well to art quilts just because they have a tighter weave. So they're really wonderful to work with. So I wanted to show off this book because it's just got some really amazing detailed art quilts in here that are just absolutely amazing. Really fun book to look through. It's just gorgeous and very helpful, and it's got so many little projects in there, and just very insightful and helpful if you're looking into art quilts or want something to read through if you're interested in those already. But yeah, like I said, so many batiks. We're just so excited about all of these. We actually have some more around the corner that I'll show you in just a minute. But because we're kind of coming around here first, I thought I would show you this line. This is Botanist by Art Gallery Fabrics. This is one of their new lines. It has sort of a fall going into winter feel to it, with more of the leaves and berries with the ferns and the more winter florals, as well as the main print that has these adorable little deer on here as well. This is the book that I had mentioned at the beginning of the video. This is Quilter's Pre-Cuts Companion. So this one has sort of all the information you would need about pre-cuts. So, you know, how many come in a pack? How many squares can you get out of a layer cake? How many half square triangles can you make? That kind of thing. This has all of that information in there for you already. So even if you are an experienced quilter and you know how to do the math to figure that out, this book is really nice if you don't want to do that and you just want to have a place to go find the answer. So this is very exciting. We're looking forward to using this one. But yeah, it's just got all that information in there. It's even got some block tutorials as well. So information on how to make certain blocks with the pre-cuts, which is super nice. So yeah, we've got the layer cake in this line, and we've got some fat quarters as well. So you could play around with this book with this line. So moving into this section, we do have more of our holiday flannel on this side. That's kind of what this area has become. We've got all of the sort of more winter Christmas feeling fabrics. But again, we had so many batiks, so we moved more onto this side. So we've got kind of all of our neutrals right through here. So we've got kind of like our blacks and browns kind of moving into more of like the earthy oranges. We've got some lighter tones, and then we've got like some yellows up here kind of moving into more of our oranges. And then we've got more of our like bright reds on the end here. So really our batiks wrap around to these two aisles. So lots of batiks to look through, which is very, very exciting. I'm gonna walk through this aisle because we also have some more Tula Pinks to show you. Along with the fabric line that she brought out, she also has these extra wide backings, which is very cool. I love the fact that she scaled up the prints. So all of these fabrics the print is larger than the regular sized bolt. So you really get that like full scale look to it when it's on the back of the quilt, which I think makes it really special, and it's like a really, really nice detail. So we've got the two large scale florals, and then we've got the two geometric prints as well in the purple and pink. So we love those and the idea. They're mixed in with all of our other extra wides here because they fit better here. But yeah, so they're just going to be right in here. I thought I would also show off, we've got these bundles. We started these a little while ago now, and they're 14 half-yard cuts. You can buy the bundle and do whatever you want with it. We also have the pattern for the rag quilt in here because 14 half yards of these makes the top of the rag quilt. So it's really nice if you want just like a project to work on, to just grab one of these and just make yourself a little rag quilt. They've been pretty popular, so all you'd have to do is get the backing and some batting, and you are all set to make that rag quilt, which is a free pattern right in the top here, like I said. So beautiful bundles. We've got a few different colorways. You can also pick your own flannels and we can put together a bundle for you. We'd be happy to do that. But grabbing one of our pre-made ones is also really fast and fun. So we're gonna head right up here this morning. We're gonna end it up here with these gorgeous wools. We have more wool bundles now. We've gotten more. So we just kind of wanted to show off all of this gorgeous wool. As you can see here, we've got more of the fall tones here, more of those earthy colors. And then we've still have some brighter ones and some, these are really cute little pastels. So maybe for more of your bright floral designs. And then we've got more over here. We also sell them, you know, if you want to just do one single fat quarter of a wool, you can buy them individually too. And we've got some mixed in here. And then you can also do the bundles where they're already curated for you. As well as those ones for any patterns that you would want to choose the colors for yourself, you can do those ones. Otherwise, we also have the kits to do some of our already shown samples here. So like this one here is this gorgeous little sample here with these lilies. So you can really see kind of how it turns out as opposed to just the box here. We've got one for this one as well, the whole kit, and you've got all of the leaves and gorgeous flowers, as well as just the pattern, again, if you wanted to do the wool yourself. So that sort of brings us to the end of our little tour here. Hopefully the audio is working much better. And that won't be an issue anymore. We really appreciate your support and, you know, letting us know that it was an issue and letting us work on it and being gracious while we figured it out. So thank you so much for that. Hopefully you enjoyed our tour this morning. And again, if you saw anything that you fell in love with, give us a call or stop on by and we'll show you where that was. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you next time.